Hey scent freaks, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing my top 10 winter fragrance list. In Australia here it is currently winter and these are the fragrances that I'm grabbing for the most. If you love fragrance just like I do, please don't forget to subscribe, hit notifications and like this video. It really does help to support my channel. Okay guys, so number one on the winter list is none other than Tonka 25 by Labo. So this one is actually one of my all-time favorite Tonka forward fragrances. I don't really get a lot of floral and things in it, honestly. For me, it's all about Tonka sweetness, muskiness, and moodiness. This fragrance definitely smells very high-end and mature, but not too mature, more adult-like. It would be perfect for a cold day at the office or a cozy date night out. Number two on the list is a Dark Rum by Maylin and Goets. Oh my gosh, guys, if you like sweet, boozy, syrupy, fruity fragrances, you guys have to try this one. This one is a highly addictive, dark, moody fragrance that's inoffensive but still very addictive. It really does smell to me like a high-end spiced rum cocktail. Absolutely delicious and perfect for those cold evenings. So the next fragrance is Noir Extreme by Tom Ford. And this fragrance here is actually one of my all-time favorite fragrances in like my entire collection. Every time I smell it, it just does something for me. I don't know if it's the coffee note in it, but man, is it good. This one is a lightly spiced sweet coffee dessert with a creamy vanilla ice cream finish. Absolutely beautiful, but not a typical gourmand either. There's something very elevated and unique about this fragrance. The next fragrance on the list is Tony Iommi Monkey Special by Sergio. So while this fragrance isn't exclusively just for winter like a lot of the other ones have been, when I smell it, it definitely puts me in that cold evening out mindset. It's a rum leather banana scent with this salty rockstar vibe to it. It is definitely unique and quite special. And what was surprising to me about this scent is that it is very patchouli heavy, but it is actually the first heavy patchouli scent that I've really liked. It's a plush, fresh, yummy, crispy patchouli. It's not a dirty, earthy patchouli. So definitely sample this one, guys. Definitely unique. Would not smell like probably, anything else in your collection and well worth a sample. The next winter fragrance on the list is Tabacola by Dior. Okay, so Tabacola, guys, is a nuclear bomb of a fragrance. That's why it's so perfect to cut through all those layers of clothes in winter. It is also tooth-achingly sweet, I will say, which again, obviously feels better and more comfortable to wear in cooler weather. This scent is absolutely stunning. It's like this plummy, honey, tobacco fragrance. But I love the tobacco in the fragrance because if it wasn't for that note, that plum, fruity, thick, dense honey would just become too overbearing. As I said, this one is very, very sweet. Like if you don't like sweet fragrances, I'm not sure if you'd like this one. The next fragrance on the list is Armanis Tonka by Montal. Okay guys, so this is actually my all-time favorite Montal fragrance that I've ever tried or sampled. There is something very unique about this one and it is definitely perfect for winter. In Australia here, as I mentioned, it is very cold, it's winter, and I actually wore this one out the other night and got a compliment. She even wanted a photo of the bottle because she really wanted a bottle for herself. So compliment getting, projects like crazy, lasts forever, and smells absolutely amazing. This fragrance does have, I would say similarities to Baccarat Rouge by 40 in that it is still that ozonic, metallic, airy type of vibe. However, don't worry, it's not yet another dupe for Baccarat. It does veer away significantly after it starts to dry down and it becomes this musky, cold Tonka, almost metallic scent. It is very, very unusual and I absolutely love it. The next fragrance on the winter list is Kaltat Night by Atar Collection. So first up, guys, this fragrance has long been probably my favorite cherry fragrance ever. And I even mean compared to Lost Cherry by Tom Ford, so that's saying something. This cherry fragrance is exceptional. For me, this fragrance is really just about cherry, apple, and loads of cinnamon. But it's not just cherry, apple, and cinnamon. It's like they're boiling in a stew or they're reducing down together. It's very rich, very decadent, and absolutely gourmand. The next winter fragrance is Julius Caesar by Shakespeare Perfumes. So, you know how earlier we were talking about one of the fragrances not being a dupe of Baccarat? I cannot say about this one the same thing. It is definitely a lot like Baccarat Rouge. The only thing that's different is that it has a much smokier, woodier presence and it lasts a hell of a lot longer than Baccarat in its current formulation does. The reason that this is on my winter list is because of that smokiness, that darkness, that woodiness. It definitely catapults it for me in out of a Baccarat dupe category and into a winter scent. If you like Baccarat Rouge by 40 and you're sick of paying for essentially a fragrance that doesn't smell like it used to, and it certainly doesn't last, definitely try Julius Caesar. This one does perform much better, but it does have some smokiness. So it's not an identical dupe, but it really does smell a lot like it. Like I would say 9.5 out of 10. The next fragrance on the list is Black Phantom by Killian. So if you love coffee fragrances, you have to check out Black Phantom. It's not all about coffee, but it's certainly there. It also is a bit boozy, it's a little spicy, it's creamy, it's sweet, without being too sweet. I also get chocolate, I get booziness in this fragrance. It actually reminds me of a yummy Irish coffee. It's just gorgeous, definitely elevated, and I think absolutely perfect for winter. The final fragrance on the list is Scandal by Jean Paul Gaultier. Okay, guys, so if you're looking for a sweet fragrance this winter or a honey fragrance, look no further. This one's it right here. This fragrance is all about thick, and I mean thick, rich, dense, indulgent honey. It's all about honey. Yes, there's some licorice happening in the background as well, but it's a perfect winter gourmand. Not to mention, this stuff will cut through layers and layers of clothing. Like, you can't stop this stuff. It is potent and it doesn't go away. I've gotten so many compliments with this fragrance as well. As you can see, I've used a lot of it. I love honey, I love gourmands, and I love Scandal. Perfect for winter. Okay, scent freaks, so that is my top 10 winter fragrance list. Don't forget, guys, let me know in the comments what your fave winter fragrances are. And if you had any of mine, again, shoot it in the comments below. I want to know. Thank you so much, scent freaks. I love and appreciate you all, and I hope to see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.